are there lessons that, because we often talk about sort of what we've learned in Canada, what could be applicable to other places. Is that one of the things that you like? You can't have the regulations be so burdensome that people don't want to make the transition to the legal market.
Yeah, that's one of the gaps that we're seeing in New York is that they haven't thought about how legacy people are going to transition over.
Right.
So the growers there don't have a means to be able to really get involved in the industry the same way that you would be able to if you're in the retail dispensary space.
Right.
But that information, that intellectual property that's been accumulating there illicitly, legacy
Hmm.
wise, in New York doesn't have a means of sort of being channeled into it. Canada's done an okay job. They have this 10-2 declaration, which Health Canada closes their eyes for a couple minutes and they say, okay, whatever plants you have, when I count to three with my eyes, that's what you get.
Transition. So just to, because I don't think I understood this one well. When you become a grower, like a licensed producer,
That's right.
is it like a one time?
One time per building,
Oh,
per building. So you could just start a franchise and bring in more illicit product each
because
time.
rewind that a bit, because you were obviously following this as things were becoming legal. Otherwise, you're really limited to like some pretty specific strains that the government has sanctioned
That's right.
that people don't want necessarily.
No, and they were horrible things that were being purchased initially from Europe.
Is Shishkaberry one of them?
It was the products that the LPs in Europe didn't want. They were selling to LPs in Canada to fuel the medical framework
Right.
here.
And that's both the patients were getting it, and that was not great. But then as the market opened up to legal, they weren't the strains that people who buy the most cannabis wanted.
That's right.
Is that fair?
Yeah, there are a lot of very let's call them purists that really like certain cultivars, we'll call them,
Yeah.
of the cannabis plant and want to see they work for them. They I guess do the thing that they do,
Right.
and people are very specific about that. So having that sort of translational process is very important, and we don't have that in New York yet, but it's still early.
Right.